Good morning, Todd. Welcome, sir, to this is a spiritual reprieve we have every time we come together. A reprieve. But you know what? It's also a retrieve, meaning that you're retrieving parts of yourself every time we just come here, and just the vibration coming from each person is enough to change our mood and to lift our soul and our get our heart sparked and things like that. So I'm just feeling like Rumi says, the last time I saw you, I was just 100 times just couldn't believe your aura, your light, your love. But now seeing you again, it's even stronger. So good morning, my dears. Good morning, Lori, Lisa, and Jim Clark, Cami. It's a wonderful morning. Yeah, it's a wonderful morning. And I have some beautiful, as always, yesterday I realized that my audio kind of got freaked out if you listen to the audio back. Uh, and then I watched the stream. I don't usually watch my own streams, but I watched the stream later and I got mesmerized. Mesmerized. It was a powerful. I guess there's something for everybody in these streams, right? And I think I'm the one that's just gobbling it up the most, but that could also mean that we are one unit. We are one united love. So we're all getting what we need to get from these yeah these downloads of divinity. Yeah. Sacred Soul Sunday at that. So it looks like everybody's on. Tara, Marty, Lori's here, Ricardo's on, so we're all here. And I think you can hear me all right, and everything is good. I have a big painting you can see on the side here. It's a big painting made in India. We had it at the Soul of Yoga for many years of Christ and Krishna. They're floating on a lake. They're holding hands. Yeah, so that's what you see there in the corner. So I have it everywhere I go. Big painting. Don't know where to hang it in my room here. Anyway, enough said. Close your eyes, my dears. Let's just leave this moment and get ready for this next one. So close your eyes and just feel as are always practicing. I want to read you something from Krishnamurti. He said, when the mind is completely silent, not asleep, when the mind is completely silent, not asleep, but highly alert. Wow. So just see if you can quiet that mind. And as Muji said once, quiet your mind. And if you can't quiet your mind, he says, quiet your mind anyway. So quiet your mind, not asleep, my dears, but highly alert. And then Krishnamurti says, then the timeless, the nameless comes into being. And today is day 25 of our timeless, unconditional love. That is the soul reality. Then the nameless, the timeless comes into being when we can have that mind not asleep, but highly alert. The nameless, the timeless, the unconditional love comes into being. So that's our first you know, little focus to have this morning. And then God has a plan. Yes, she does. Your soul, your heart has a vision for you right now. OMG. There is nothing more special than you right now, my dears. I wonder if you could feel that way for yourself. Hardest thing a human can do is to love herself and self itself. And yet it's the most beautiful because you are the most beautiful. Yogananda said once in a little song he created, God of love is now reigning in the temple of my heart. God of love is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart. Love is reigning in my heart. God of joy is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart. Joy is reigning in my heart. And he goes on and on with all the beautiful qualities. In a little song, God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of our hearts, my dears. Can you see how beautiful you are? Can you, better than see, well, see with your intuition. See with your intuition how beautiful you are, how sublime this moment is. And as always, we could say we have nothing to do with it. We have nothing to do with it. So, this is a quote from Yogananda, which again advises us, which inspires us, maybe, which gives us light when maybe there's a dark corner of our mind where we spend too much time in, brings light to. But this is important about what we're talking about right now. He said the true basis of religion, this is so Yogananda, this is so the path, if you so choose it. The true basis of religion is not belief, my dears. Beware of your belief system, BS system, if we're not careful. The true basis of religion is not belief. Let me see if I can pull it up. But intuitive experience it is, my dears. Intuitive experience. It's all about the intuitive experience. It's not about belief. So let your BS system, belief system, just be put on hold as you put on hold that mind, that quiet mind. If you can't be quiet anyways. So the true basis of religion is intuitive experience, Yogananda says. Intuition is the sole power of knowing God. So as you are in the spectacular, and I'll tell you the truth, you want to know the truth, you're in the most magnificent state of consciousness you could ever be in right now. What? That's why you don't need belief, because you may not believe that. But it's true. What if truth is true, my dears? Intuition is the soul's power of knowing God. So I would just like to add, that's what Yogananda said. Intuition is the soul's power of knowing God. I just want to add, do you want to know God? Do you want to know the truth? These times are just absolutely spectacular. Have you noticed how many people are coming out of the closet? I saw a beautiful little post from an elderly couple. So sweet. They didn't have much to say. It's probably about 15 seconds. They said, "We just want to thank you." And she started to tear up, and he's in the background, her, her husband. "I just want to thank all of you who are so thoughtful these days, who they care about things that are just this beautiful light in the dark." And that was it. She just came online because she had to. Do you notice how people are sharing some things now? Whether they be dark things or whatever, but the light is omnipresent, and it's so bright in you right now. So this is your intuition, my dears, that's talking this morning. Intuition is the soul's power of knowing God. To know what religion is really all about, Yogananda goes on to say, one must know God. The true custodians of religion are the saints and the masters, those, in other words, who commune with God. God, that is so the essence of this teaching, of your soul's teaching. I'm not going to say Yogananda's teaching, he won't claim it, but just truth teaching. This is the essence, my dears. So let's plan without attachment a day where you walk with truth. Have you asked your higher self to go on a walk with you recently, where you can just walk like Thich Nhat Hanh in his beautiful walking meditations that combine breath work, inhale, exhale, and a beautiful mantra, whatever that can be for you, or you just talk with God. You talk with that beautiful self of yours. But why not make this day just saying a day where you drop the books, drop what you think you need to do, go to church, whatever, it's fine, whatever you decide to do. But more importantly, how are you going to get up close and personal in knowing source of you? Up close and personal. Knowing the source of you. Even this moment, even this moment is beyond spectacular. Especially since you quiet your mind, especially since you drop your BS system, especially since you are completely silent but highly alert. Highly alert. So yesterday's stream, when I watched it, was magical. It was magical. Couldn't believe it. Didn't even recognize myself. Didn't want to recognize myself. Said, who's this soul? Who's this soul that's talking this way? And who are you? Who are you to you? Are you that spectacular, special one? Who's operating you, my dears? Who's breathing you right now? Oh my God. Yes, that's who. Up close and personal now, my dears. God doesn't give a hoot about what you've accomplished or who you think you are or your good deeds. or your not so good deeds. Doesn't give a hoot. He's with you right now in ecstasy. And if nothing else seems to bring you into your wholeness right now, my dears, bring you into this present moment, this is what Thich Nhat Hanh says that we can do. He said, a tiny bud of a smile. So if no one's watching you right now, could you crack a little smile? Just a little one? The tiny bud of a smile. You might want to consider that. A tiny bud of a smile. You know what it does? A tiny bud of a smile on your lips. You got to have those lips smile. Nourishes awareness within you, calmness within you. A tiny bud of a smile, my dears. Nourishes awareness and calms you miraculously. Tiny bud of a smile. Just move those lips a little more into a smile. And if you're here just for the rapport, for the communion, that's what Yogananda ended up saying. That the whole purpose of religion is to have communion, personalized. You don't need a church. You don't need anything. Look at the world. It's all up for grabs. And what are you grabbing? I know one thing. I bet you have a few things to say. If you were on international TV, what would you say to our world right now? What's coming out of the closet mean to you? Everything's being revealed. But just you, between you and what you understand right now. How is your life going? What do you want to say? Do you feel like you could walk with God today and share intimately with the beloved today? Commune with the beloved today? In your own way, my dears, in your own spectacular, amazing, miraculous way. So I'm going to lead you into something now. This is some uncommon advice, starting with this uncommon advice, my dears. If you don't know what to pursue in your life right now, if you just don't know, if there's just too many things, there's too many possibilities, and you're still desiring this and that can take a long time, those desires to be fulfilled. Might recommend that you put a bucket list together and get it finished, those desires. Anyway, if you don't know what to pursue in your life right now, Pursue yourself. Pursue yourself. That's what we're talking about. Pursue yourself. Become the healthiest, the happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Just a few things. Pursue yourself. Become the healthiest, happiest. And this is just between you and the beloved, my dears. Nobody needs to know. This is your silent but powerful energy you're putting on in our world right now when everything's up for grabs. Become the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself. Just uncommon advice. Seek within. Everything you want and need, Yogananda says, is within you. Everything you need and want is within you. Maybe in your mind, some emojis are coming up, big smile faces, because you've got a smile on your face. Maybe there's other kinds of emojis that you are witnessing as spectacular and miraculous and most beautiful within yourself right now. And maybe you too will start noticing things about you. And I'll tell you, when I watched yesterday's stream, watched my so called self say those things in that stream, I was amazed at how God is using us. How beautiful is that? How is He using you right now, my dears? What inspiration is He pouring into your life right now? What kind of love can you pull out of this moment? Because I'm going to give you some ideas just to wet your whistle, just to prime your heart pump. That's all. That's what that message was for me last night, that we have so many beautiful messages that prime the pump. It means it pumps love. It pumps love into us. It reminds us that we're day 25 of timeless, unconditional love. So let me just wind this down with some beautiful signs, signs that you have a pure heart. Now, this would be something you watch later, maybe, because I usually post it and send it to you. that you can meditate on each one of these 12 signs you have a pure heart. 12. Now, obviously, we're not going to get into all 12 right now, but I just want to give you the concept. Number one, you naturally share your smile with others. Ha! I didn't plan this, my dears. I didn't know that was the first one. I just know that I wanted to share some signs of a pure heart that you have, just in case you overlooked it. You naturally share your smile with others. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you don't feel threatened. You don't feel threatened by other people's happiness. Yogananda said comparing yourself with others is spiritual suicide. You don't feel threatened by others people's happiness. In fact, you go the other way. You're happy in their happiness. That's the easiest way to feel happy, my dears, is to be happy with the happiness of others. Number three, that you have a pure heart. And you know what's so cool about how we go about these streams? Is that we're leaving vibrations in our consciousness hearing this stuff. Frequencies, God presence pouring into us. Where it lands is completely up to you. Just keep that BS system put aside with that mind of yours. And be quiet. And if you can't be quiet, be quiet. Number three, you forgive easily and you let go of resentment. See, just this impression, since it's called an impression, that comes in when we say those words. You forgive easily. You can make it into an I statement. I forgive easily and let go of resentment. Nice little beautiful way to put consciousness into your heart, doesn't it? Just like that. Right? Just like that. We got to acknowledge right now how God is helping us in life, my dears. If this is any indication how much He cares for you. Whoa. Number four, you're always willing to lend a helping hand. What? As a young monk, we heard that always help out your brothers. When we were asked at the dinner table, the breakfast table, the lunch table, and the house brother tells us some things, got some things for us to do, and he started rattling them off. Everybody's hands went up. Everybody's hands went up. You're always willing to lend a helping hand. It's just the way that Yogananda shares his wealth and the way he lived. Always lend a helping hand. Number four. Number five, you choose kindness over hurting others. Ooh, one day we're going to see how our words affected the other person. Yeah, in the review film. I did a book on it. We're going to feel everything that the other person has felt because of our words. But it's okay, because you'll be in infinite love and you'll understand that you are always loved. You still are, no matter what you were like. But now that you've heard that, then choose kindness over hurting others. Okay, that's number five. Number six, you never battle or mock people. You never battle. You don't have a chip on your shoulder. You never belittle or mock people. Never, ever. That represents a pure heart, my dears, which all of you have. Number 7, you sincerely celebrate others' achievements. You're just happy. That goes along with being happy for others, doesn't it? You sincerely celebrate others' achievements. Number 8, gratitude is part of your daily mindset. Let these impressions come in. Just notice how beautiful you are. You don't have to think. Remember, we gave up thinking yesterday. We're just we're just aware of what's beyond our stinking thinking mind. We're too interested in the space between our thoughts, between our desires, that emptiness like we talked about yesterday, right? We're too interested in God's response when we are alert, when we're highly alert in the silence, right? Number 9, we're going to get through these 12 because it is our Sacred Soul Sunday. We get a little extra time. Number 9, you respect everyone, no matter who they are. Go down the list. If you're in politics, go down the list of all the folks that either give you triggers or glimmers. And these days, it's probably mostly triggers. But respect everyone, everyone. Respect, RESPECT, my dears. Everyone. If you want a pure heart. Number 10, you release anger instead of holding on to grudges. If you have any unforgivables, now is the time to forgive them. You release anger instead of holding grudges. Number 11, you stay true and honest. When you're alone, you stay true and honest when you're alone, even in silence. Oh God, can you imagine what a best friend you're going to be to yourself when you can stay true and honest in your highest aspirations? When you're alone, no one's watching. Huh? And number 12, don't forget this one. Your presence brings warmth and positivity wherever you are. Wherever you are, you put a butt of a smile on other people's faces, my dears. All right. So, are you filled to the gills with possibilities for today? You don't have to think about it. Just be super aware that there's something going on that we're not aware of. But it's unraveling, it's unfolding as we sit here right now, and it's happening worldwide in every aspect of life as we understand it to be. So maybe if you feel a little worried and or whatever, take a nap, number one. Take a nap, and then after the nap, when you have a little energy, then completely collapse the old system of you. Everything you think you know, everything that you were told to do, everything that you still parrot, that's just hanging around in your consciousness, right? And you're still repeating it. Collapse it, collapse it. Build a sacred fire and put it in the sacred fire. Yeah, yeah. Things like that. We have so many things we can practice together. All right. And these are just impressions. These are impressions that can leave you with an impression of something spectacular that you had no idea was in you, as you, always with you. You know, that spectacular, amazing, miraculous you. Okay. All right. So let's put some ohms on all of this, my dears. Let's go home in the ohm. And if you want to know a nickname for me, my name is Tom, so that's TOM. You take the T off, and it's Tiom. Tiom. Yeah. I'll use the Om as part of my name. Just take the T, a little soft T. T-om. So let's rub our palms together and feel, feel what you're going to feel, baby. Just feel what you're going to feel. Just whatever. I'm not going to put words in your head. I'm just putting frequencies. It's just what is flowing through. We make a big friggin' deal about everything, but a big thing that you can make a friggin' deal about is that you are in God right now, and God is in you, and that's all that is. Inhale the breath. Let's chant an Om. Om. Spectacular, my dears. Let's do another one as we come home into the Om, as we get ready for a day of days, because you choose to just take a big time out and see where you stand in all of this craziness in the world. Where do you stand, my dears? And does it make you happy? Does it make you fulfilled? Just just take a long walk with God today and just see where you stand in all this. Inhale. Om. Thank you, my dears. And since we're here, let's go right into our mantra and we'll just kind of just shore everything up with our our little mudra. It's called a mudra. The little mudra, and the Indian dancers, they have all these hand motions and stuff. This is ours. We got our God glasses on and we look through the delusion and we just feel so much love. And then from the loving comes the caring. So wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself the hug of hugs this morning, my dears, because there's something that is hiding for you in you. Go and check out the gifts, the presence of the present, right? The presence of the presence. All right. And then we share. Just open up those beautiful, all the channels, all the channels. There's so many things that make up a person. And it's just, you can't even go there if you go there as a human. But as a divine being, just watching, seeing this fiasco, you can just kind of put a bud smile on, Bud smile. What's your bud smile? What's the little corner of your mouth that's going to bring you such peace of mind today? Says Thich Nhat Hanh, right? All right, my dears. Thank you so much. Have a spectacular day. Wherever you go, there you are, okay? And have a good one. Think of this tribe as a unit that you're a special ops. How's that, Todd? We're special ops, man. Picked by the divine to be sitting here day after day after day. So much love is in our hearts, day after day. So much love is in our heart, breath after breath. Yeah. So thank you, my dears. Ah, sigh it out. Big sigh. Big breath. Sigh it out. And just remind yourself that there's nothing for you that you need to know right now. Inhale. Just breathe. Ah. See if you can find that empty space, that nothingness that we've been talking about. Inhale the breath. And sigh it out. Don't be shy to sigh, everyone. Don't be shy. Ah, nice. All right. Yeah, what peace, what joy, what happiness we all possess. And so it is. It is so. So be it. Aho. I'll see you on the walk. We'll do our own walk. All right. We're doing our own walk today. Oh, we might as well join the big walk today. Why not? We're all one. You look amazing, all of you. Really, you do. You shining bright. You got the smile on your face. Wow. New beginnings. New beginnings, my dears. New beginnings. Woohoo. All right. Love you. Let me know if
Yes.
you need anything. Yeah. Need anything. All right. I'm signing off. I'm going to go to the Ashland meditation this morning for their little service and all that. They got me as a greeter. They put me back to work. SRF has put me back to work. No, it's all joy, man. It's all joy. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my dears. Mwah. Big
Namaste.
mwah. Lots of hearts. Love you more.